So this is a great point to bring up. If you've never looked at the satellite imagery above disasters, it's fascinating. NASA has multiple websites where you can go look at the satellite imagery. NOAA has them for hurricanes, so you can go see satellite imagery of a hurricane and its tracking progress as well as the size of it in relation to the country, which always blows my mind, like especially Hurricane Helene, just massive, massive. I mean, if you look at the imagery of how large that storm was across compared to the country, like I don't think people quite realize like this is how large they can get. Hurricanes are so big sometimes. Same as the fires. So you can go on NASA, you can Google it and look through the official NASA websites. And they have software that allows you to view with different filters. So, like, you can see the pictures of the smoke from above, you can see the heat, sections of heat on across California. Sorry, I'm describing that very poorly. But you can see it, all the different photos and videos from above, and it's absolutely fascinating to see. You can also see the way that the smoke is blowing, which is really helpful during fire season. So like when I'm living in different parts of the West Coast during fire season, and I'm like, where is this smoke coming from? Because different valleys will fill with smoke at different times of the year, and sometimes the smoke doesn't blow out, and it's a real pain to live in, but it's part of living in a wildfire zone. You can see exactly what fire is feeding that smoke, in what direction it's being blown, that sort of thing. So especially like a couple years ago when the Alberta fires were really, really bad and the wind picked up the smoke and brought it down to across Canada, and also into New York, you could see how big those fires were in relation to the land, and then you could see the smoke moving all the way down to cities that were definitely not on fire, and that's why they had like the red fire sign where the sun's kind of blocked out by the smoke and everything. But I highly, highly advise going to look up satellite imagery. It's really interesting stuff.